So tired, sitting deeply in silence about the atrocities of our hair. Put together business model and pray that every customer receives full care. Packed our bags and said sell toward trend to build a store we didn't quite understand. 'Cause I love my people. If I had $1 billion right now, I'd build the biggest black mall with my hands. Create a system far better than gold to build wealth.
Welcome to Paris Hair and Beauty Supplies, located at 1566 Edgewood Avenue in Trenton, New Jersey. Our segments are based on providing you with interviews of African Americans who create their own hair and skin products. Today, we are excited about having Phil Gardner of Gardners Garden, based out of Washington, D.C., to speak with us about his oral hygiene and feminine products that consistently sells out in our store. We will talk to him after these messages.
Hi, my name is Tiffany, and I'm the designer and owner of Tiffany's LOC Jewels. My lock jewelry comes in all sizes, from traditional lock to sister lock to large lock, using a semi-precious gemstones and a sturdy wire wrapping technique. I also sell natural hair mist using carrier oils such as jojoba and tea tree with essential oils in 4 scents: floral, fruity, mint, and men's. To purchase products, visit www.tiffanyslocjewels.com and remember to beautify your locks.
We got Phil Gardner of Gardners Garden here with us. Thank you so much, Phil, for being here.
I love to be here. Thank you.
All the way from Washington, D.C. I appreciate it. And I have to tell you this. We're in a society where Black men are looked upon as villains. The media does not shine favorably on Black men, jails, and things of that nature that's going on. To have you actually run a business, a successful natural care line business, is phenomenal. We really appreciate you doing that.
Thank you.
Wonderful. But I will tell you, let's talk about who Phil Gardner is. What are you like? Why did you start this business?
Well, so after college, I got into the military. I did a couple years. I was an infantry officer. I got out of the military, and then I came back home to Washington, D.C. And then I transitioned into a government job, and through that, I transitioned to another contracting job in Washington, D.C. And then I realized that my health, it was starting to take a downturn. So I became a vegan. And through being a vegan, I realized what was important that I'm putting inside of my body. I realized what I'm putting on my skin is just as important. So I scoured through all my toiletries, and I started Googling all of the different ingredients in every single product. And I realized that, wow, none of these ingredients actually are helping my skin to do what I want it to do. And that's the types of results I was getting from my skin. So I then set out to create different products. I started off with a body oil. And from a body oil, it changed into a body butter. Then it evolved into just a lot of different other things. I have over 35, close to 40 different products. Wow. So it just one thing after another, after another, after another. And my mission is to help people. My overall mission is to heal the world. So I want to get my products out to as many people as possible. And there's another thing. It was natural skincare products. It wasn't affordable. So even if I were to go out and purchase products, it wasn't affordable to me as a person. So I knew it wouldn't be affordable. I assumed it wouldn't be affordable to the mass amount of people also. Sure. So I wanted to create products that everybody could afford, not just the higher income level people, but everybody deserves a natural, chemical-free, alcohol-free, just something that can truly help their skin. And that's what I set out to build, a company that can provide that to everyone.
So when you first got started, were you mixing these products yourself? Was it a lot of trial and error in trying to get it right? And how did you know that it worked for the common individual, like say someone with eczema?
Yeah, well, you first start off with a base product, and you do a lot of research on just those handful of ingredients, and based off of that, it just becomes so much easier once you understand like the base ingredients, because there's not too many different types of ingredients that you actually need for your skin. Right. You don't need a product that has an ingredient list this long. maybe 5 or 6 ingredients throughout your body, your hair, your feet, your hands, and that'll do. So to answer your question is,
That's just made trial and error.
yeah, trial and error. You start off with a base amount of product, base amount of ingredients, and then just through trial and error, you hone in and you really focus in on specific set ingredients for all your different skincare products.
That's
So,
fantastic.
yeah.
I oftentimes say this to people, particularly because we're so involved here at Paris Hair and Beauty Supplies with making sure our customers have what they need. And when I say that, I mean there are folks that come in here with severe skin issues, hair issues because of products that have not done well by them. And of course, we always tell people turn the ingredients around and take a look at it. And if it's something that you don't recognize, you probably shouldn't be using it. But as far as Gardner Gardens, I mean, as far as you being based in Washington D.C., the company is up 500%.
Yes.
That's unbelievable number. I wish I was up 500%. What has made Gardner's Garden so absolutely successful?
It's the honest ingredients, number one. That's what people appreciate, and then people also appreciate the cost of it. Like take for instance the body butter or the body oil. It's on par with the ingredients is on par with $40 oils or $40 body butters that you might buy from somewhere else, but it's less than $20. It's less than $15. It's less than $10. So that's what helps boost the sales to what they have become over the past year and a half.
I mean, right now we have so many folks entrepreneurs, companies who are starting their natural lines. And it's kind of, it's overwhelming because you don't really know what is going to hit or not, especially when you have big companies like, say, Colgate, who's putting natural, Arm & Hammer's putting natural all over their ingredients. And if you're not versed or educated, how do you know that these products don't work? Most people look at commercials. People can afford $1 million commercials. Entrepreneurs can't afford that.
Yeah.
How do you get the word out about your products, and how do you sort of combat the kind of the enormous amount of competition?
Well, the reviews. Luckily, I have customers who leave reviews on the website, and that counts for a whole lot. So when somebody leaves a review about the natural mouthwash or the natural tooth powder and how it reversed their cavities or reversed their gum disease or their gums are no longer bleeding, that is worth its weight in gold right there. So to combat against the $1 million commercials, it's really the feedback that my customers use.
Hair Garden's natural hair care product line features high-quality natural ingredients that are good for all hair types. The Soothing Mint Cleanser and Yucca Mint Conditioner soothe and heal the scalp and hair follicles. The Mango Punch Shampoo clarifies and balances, while the Mango Punch Conditioner strengthens and moisturizes. Avocado Shea Moisturizer is a light daily leave-in that aids in retaining moisture. Herbal Tea Treatment is a unique blend of oils and aloe vera featuring a tea bag packed with healing herbs for the scalp and hair. Hair Juice is an aloe vera and citrus oil based mist that lightly moisturizes the hair and the scalp. How does your garden grow? Let me know by following me on Instagram and Twitter at AfroPuffs, and find the Hair Garden Nursery on Facebook.
All right, welcome back, folks. We're here with Phil Gardner of Gardner's Garden, a wonderful natural product line of oral hygienic as well as feminine products, as well as hair and oil products. He is here today with us from Washington, D.C., and we're talking about what is the best products to use for your hair and skin and why natural is the way to go. I just want to highlight this because I think you deserve all the accolades that you deserve. You were nominated, congratulations, as a top skincare brand. What does that actually mean?
That I was put in the same category as a small business just starting out, to be put in the same category as Oyen Handmade. Some of you might know that, or Shea Moisture.
Oh, okay.
Those were also in the running for the top skincare brand. So that means a whole lot to me because I put so much work and effort into every single product that I create. So it meant a lot.
Right. And as far as your company was added to the 50 Black-owned Washington, D.C. based businesses, what does that do for your company?
It gives us promotion. It gives us people who may have not heard of the product, and people who may have heard of the product but don't even know that it's in their area,
Right.
Or on the East Coast or in their region. That you have a skincare business that is a small business by a black male that is doing well, that they can go to and purchase products from. It just gives exposure to that, because there are a lot of businesses that we don't know about that are right here in our area.
It's true.
And it's hard to find those businesses. So
it is.
yeah.
So having these websites, Official Black Wall Street is one of them, which I know we're actually in it. A lot of people didn't even know we were in Trenton. We were actually the only beauty supply store that's black owned in Trenton. And most people didn't even know. So you're right. It actually does help. What is in store for, where do you see Gardner's Garden in, say, 5 to 10 years from now?
Oh, 5 to 10 years. Let's do like maybe 6 months.
Okay,
from now.
you're already at 500%.
Yeah, so 6 months from now, I plan on getting into retail stores.
Okay.
And also want to stores like this. I want to do stores like this first, like Paris Hair Beauty Supply. This is great.
Okay.
I want to do small mom and pop shops.
Yes.
And then I want to branch off into larger retail stores. And then also I want to create a line for men, children,
phenomenal,
and also pets, because I have a dog and I love my dog. So.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm sure loads of people will love that, like my mother who has a dog.
Every product, every time somebody orders, that's when I make your products. I don't have them sitting on a shelf. I collect all the ingredients, and I literally sit there and I whip it up. Like last month, over 3,000 products I made, like literally, all by hand, and sent them out order by order by order by order to the, and also wholesale orders where they order boxes of them. Yes, so
we do.
For you guys in the local community.
Yes.
So.
And that's fantastic. You know, we appreciate you being here. If we can give Phil a round of applause, he deserves it.
Thank you.
Again, like I said to you before, Paris Hair and Beauty Supplies, our premise is to create an economical developing community where we put folks like you on a pedestal because you deserve it. You might not be able to afford a 2 million commercial during Super Bowl. You may not be able to afford any commercials on any of the network channels, but what you're doing for the community is you're saving one skin, hair, oral health at a time. And that's why we love our entrepreneurs so much. And we so appreciate you being here. And Paris Hair and Beauty Supplies appreciates it as well.
Thank you. And I appreciate Paris Hair and Beauty Supply for being here for the community at the same time. Because without you, I can't reach the customer.
Absolutely.
So it's a three-way street.
Yes, it is.
It's like a triangle. So
wonderful.
Thank you, guys.
Wonderful. All right, folks, we're going to be here again. We do these events, these interviews every other month. We thank you so much for joining us here at Paris Hair and Beauty Supplies. And to our live audience, we appreciate you guys as well. We want to say thank you to Phoebe Cakes and Katie's Cuisine, who actually sponsored the event today. Phenomenal businesses. And so Paris Hair and Beauty Supplies look forward to seeing you at the next interview. And so we say good night.
I love my people.